Hello, America. My name's Ross Marley. Big thanks to Red Step Stacker. We're going to talk today briefly about the rule book here. This rule book is very important for abolishing tyranny, or to abolish tyranny, you need to know the rules. I'm going to start with Amendment 1. This is going to be a quick video. I'm just going to read the first amendments. I'd love to go through all 10 amendments right now, but we're just going to talk about number 1 because number 1 gives us 5 freedoms. Let's find it here in the book. Read Amendment 1. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or of the right of the people to peaceably assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. So those last two, lots of people don't recall. They go, oh, religion, the speech, press, and then the last two, what are they? Well, the freedom to petition, the freedom to write an affidavit. The fifth, the other one, number 4 in that list, it's my favorite one. It's the freedom to assemble. So let's backtrack. We'll review the 5 freedoms here. Freedom of speech. As long as you're not going to yell fire in a crowded theater, you can say what you want. If you say something crude and obnoxious, well, that's vulgarity. You're going to be shut down. You can say, sky's green. Guy next to you looks up, sees a blue sky. Hey, I say the sky is green. You're not going to be arrested. You're protected. You could say the sky is whatever color you want. The Second Amendment, freedom of the press. You can write down anything you want. Notice, fairies wear boots, and you can put that on every tree in up and down your street. Add a little notice there. Neighbors might get upset if it's in their yard, but if it's on the tree lawn, provided your locality has no post no bills code, you can post a bill, say fairies wear boots, and you can just let everybody know you're an Ozzy Osbourne fan. So that's freedom of press, right? You can also publish a newspaper. You don't have to be one of those handful of people who do publish newspapers. Third freedom, the freedom of religion. No, that's not right. I'm going to reread it because it's the freedom from religion. Let me read this real closely. After all the articles, Amendment 1. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. So what's a religion? It's a belief system. If there's a group who believe that you have to wear pink glasses and they want to tell you that you can't walk down the street because you're not wearing the pink glasses, that you have to join their religion, well, you're protected. You don't have to wear pink glasses to walk down the street. So whatever someone believes, you don't have to believe that in order to carry on your day. So there you are, free from religion, and you're free to practice whatever religion you want. I just want to say hello to YouTube. I'm not going to go into any depth here. So the next one, freedom, is the 4th one in the list, and that is the freedom to assemble. This is my favorite one. Freedom to assemble does not mean let's all go gather in front of the courthouse and hold up a sign that says no more littering fees, or no more dog barking fee, no more fines for loose cats. You can all gather at City Hall and you can all hold a sign, but you haven't assembled. You're just expressing, that's an expression of free speech. So what is the freedom to assemble? The freedom to assemble starts way back, like in 1610 or somewhere, with the Magna Carta. When the Magna Carta was written, the King of England rode his horse into this ring of barons, and he was unprotected, and he agreed with them. He said, yeah, you have rights that were given to you by God. And as king, I'm not going to cut your head off if you guys want to go through some of these Magna Carta items, such as assemble. So the free that you are free to assemble, and you can sit, stand, swim, however you want to gather. You can get all these people together and form a committee of safety. The term committee of safety came from the Magna Carta. The committee of safety was a very popular idea back in the 1770s. Committees of safety would gather in taverns. They would gather in churches. They would gather in barns. Wherever people wanted to assemble, they would form a committee of safety. Sure, they had great ideas. And yeah, they shared similar ideas with other committees of safety. And they even had delegates that they would send to, like the Declaration of Independence or the US Constitution. This is where the delegates were sourced. They were sourced from local committees of safety. When I was back in high school studying these 5 freedoms, I asked myself when I learned about the freedom to assemble, I said, where are these committees? Because people should be gathered together so that we can do what the Constitution says, which is it is your duty to abolish tyranny. I think I ought to read that one line there. It's actually the second paragraph of the Declaration of Independence, my favorite paragraph in the Declaration of Independence. We hold these truths self-evident, that all men are created equal and that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it, and to institute new government. So how do you alter or abolish tyranny? You assemble. Hello, America. It's time to assemble. My name's Ross Marley. I'll be back on this channel to talk more in depth about assemblies, definitions of assemblies, such as a committee of safety, a jural assembly. I don't want to get far ahead. I just want to remain here on amendment number 1, A1. I'm an A1 guy. I hope you're an A1 man or woman too. I want to thank you all for joining me for my first stream here on Ross Love. We know it's Red Step Stacker who has motivated me. Red, thanks for the Army.